Whereas I agree that people should be allowed to do whatever they feel it's right for them. I feel it should also be in line with some of our like cultural norms, right? Because
Right.
what I know is that in most cases, even countries that have like constitutions that govern them, a constitution is not just a combination of so many uh, regulations. Like we have these cultural norms coming into and they are respected. So I feel like whereas it's good to really allow people to do whatever they feel is right, but there are
Yeah.
really certain things that I feel the government must have like absolute control over them. And if the government
Right.
says no, it's really no, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things that we should first look at, like when we are if we are preserving at all the morals of our society, the cultural norms, like what are these things that are not accepted in our society, in our
Yeah.
traditions, all those things to do. Those things were not existing in 80s, like African tradition society. They just came into being of recently.
Yeah.
And I feel like even before I was talking about freedom, rights, what, like it's not just good like to just accept that fact, really, that just because there's some kind of movement going somewhere in the world that people should be given equal rights, whatever they want. I feel like it's not good sometimes, because the more we try to create space for such groups, like some days we are going to have another group emerge that is going to come up with a weird belief, and that
Oh no, we
it's
already
going to work.
have.
Yeah, I know it's existing, but even one with more like weird one that is going to come and present to the government, since this is what we
Yeah.
feel is right for us, just grant it for us. And if that is how I feel societies are going to be governed, then I think we're just going to be in mess. There are certain things that the government has to have like absolute control over them, and that's why I like sometimes societies like, I mean, countries like China. Most of the times, it is the government making the decisions for the people, right? Like the government decides on what is right for the people. The people literally have little chances
Hmm.
to make decisions on their own affairs, right?
Hmm.
Because government knows that if they allow that, there's going to be some kind of beliefs and ideas from somewhere are going to
Hmm.
get into their society, and it's just going to affect their society.
Yeah.
So it's good sometimes. People believe that, and they call these societies, oh, these are backward societies, these are dictatorial, they don't like do rights to people. What? But China is progressing. The people are happy whatsoever. But it's just that concept. People like creating that thing. If your
Hmm.
country does not give rights to this thing, then this is not democracy. This is not. If democracy means that just deciding to go with anything, then I feel like I'm not ready for democracy, right?